Hi there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film for you guys a fun video where I am going to share with you my vintage linen collection. It's not an overly huge collection, but it is stuff that I pick up when I see some pretty florals and some very nice soft textured pillowcases or bed sheets and stuff like that. I will pick them up at yard sales or even the thrift store if the price is right, just because they have a soft spot in my heart and I can't leave them behind. So when I was filming my basement of shame type video, my anxiety video, which I got an awesome response from. Thank you guys so much for that. But anyway, I noticed that I just had my linens just sort of shoved downstairs on a shelf and not getting used. So when you're thinking of like a pillowcase, it's very easy to just use it as a pillowcase, and there you go, you get to enjoy the linens, which I do sometimes. But I don't have any king size vintage linens, so anyway, first world problems there. But I have a bed sheet that I really like the pattern of, and I want to do something with it. So I'm going to use a skill that I am currently learning on Skillshare, and so they are sponsoring today's video. I'm very happy to be partnering with them up again and working with them. This is my third video working with them, and then I have one more coming again next week. So if you don't know, Skillshare, like I just said, is an online learning community with over 25,000 classes with things like design or arts and crafts, like embroidery that I'm currently learning, photography, business, that sort of stuff. So a whole bunch of classes, anything that you want to learn, you'll probably find it on Skillshare. And because I am partnering with them, again, they are going to be giving 2 free months of classes. So for the yearly subscription, it's under $10 a month. And you can join the over 7 million creators already using Skillshare by clicking on that link. And yeah, you can sort of fuel your creativity, pick and choose the classes that you want to learn from, and there you go. So like I said, I'm going to share some of my vintage linens with you guys, and then I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with the one sort of bed sheet that it doesn't fit on any of our beds, and I don't really have anything to do with it, so I am going to do some embroidery on it. So the first set of linens are these pillowcases here. I bought them, I'm pretty sure, at Value Village a really long time ago. I can't remember how long ago, but they are these pillowcases here, and this is the pattern. I just love this black and white design with the yellow there. I love yellow, and I also love green, but black and white I also love. So these are the pillowcase. It's a matching pair. When you are buying vintage linens, it's very important to look them over, especially sheets and like pillowcases, you know. So look them over for stains, and if they've got no stains, you can always just throw them in the wash, hot wash, whatever, and they come out perfectly clean. You can also like sometimes I'll go in with a Tide stick and see if a stain on a piece of thrifted clothing would come off, like just kind of discreetly see if it would come off, and if it does, then I'll buy it because I know it'll come out in the wash. But some stains, you know, just don't come off. So anyway, this is the first set of pillowcases here. The next one is this set here. It let's see, let's open it right up. This one I've also had for a while. I feel like this is more like a 70s kind of pattern. I'm not really sure like when these are from, I just like the style of them. So this is the next set here. No stains whatsoever. This is the back, just sort of plain. Well, not plain, but it's just got this solid, no, not solid, consistent pattern on the back there, and there are 2 of them. Then the next set of pillowcases I actually found pretty recently, and I think I probably even shared them in a haul at some point over the last year. But this is the set here. It's got these pretty yellow and green and pink, all my favorite colors, very precious. If I could just outfit Miriam's room in this, I would, but she's got a mind of her own, and she likes the Disney princesses and all stuff not overly feminine. So anyway, I have to use these on my bed, which is not a problem, or I don't know, think of other ways to use them. So That is a matching set right there. And then this is a tablecloth. So I don't have a table that it would fit, but I bought it anyway because it was very pretty. I believe I bought this at Value Village, and it was under $5, I'm sure, maybe $4.99, but this is the pattern here. And I think there might be a stain on this one, I'm not sure, but I don't see it. But anyway, this is the pattern here. I loved the orangey color and the purple, and I have a long, sort of like barnwood type table in my dining room, and I feel like I could just put this on the diagonal in the middle of it, and even though it doesn't fit like the length of the table, it would act as sort of like, I don't know, not like a runner, but some type of design in the middle of the table. So I have intentions of using this when the timing is right. Then these pillowcases here, I do remember sharing in a haul sort of recently. I bought them at a yard sale, and they are these ones here, which I do actually put in Miriam's room, you know, kind of often, but they're these ones here, a set, and excellent condition. So I was happy to find those ones at a yard sale. Probably, I don't know, 50 cents or something like that for those. And then these ones, I believe, I may have gotten at the same yard sale, but this is the pattern there. And so a set. And then these ones, I love the yellow color here. I love these yellow flowers. And the detail on like this right here is so precious, so adorable. Happy to have these ones in my collection. Perfect for like summer, breezy, type, you know, bedding and that sort of thing. So happy to have those. And then the last bit of bedding that I have to share with you guys right now is this sheet here. So I love this, but I don't really have a use for it. So it doesn't fit on Miriam's bed. It's a single sheet. We don't have any single beds in this house. So I want to use this. I want to sew it up. I have all these grand plans of like sewing it up into dresses and all this sort of stuff for Miriam or resale, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So I thought it would be fun if I actually took this, cut a little bit out, and then put it in an embroidery hoop like this. And then, let me show you, and just put it in the hoop like this. Like I haven't cut it or anything, I'm just sort of doing it for the camera, but like this. And then you could just leave it as is. I've seen, you know, beautiful little designs with a whole bunch of different patterns of vintage linens and then different sizes of hoops and sort of making like a gallery wall, which is very beautiful. But I thought it would be fun to sort of take it a step further and put a little embroidery design on here. So what I'm thinking is maybe putting Miriam's initial, so like a letter M, or something like that, or a little design of something. I'm basically gonna go on to Skillshare, see what I can handle doing. I'm pretty sure I could do an M, but I'm not, like this is a new thing for me. So anyway, that is what I'm planning on doing. Thank you very much for watching this video today about my vintage linens, and stay tuned for this. If you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there, because I'll probably do a little update on how this turns out in the next little bit. So there you have it. I'm going on a trip to Toronto coming up, so maybe I'll like spend the car ride doing some embroidery. I want to ask you guys a question. How do you use your vintage linens, or how do you upcycle your vintage linens? And if you don't do it, what do you think I should do for my vintage linens? Like I said, I love using the pillowcases, but sometimes the sheets just don't fit on the bed or whatever. So I do know how to sew. I'm not an amazing sewer, so take that into consideration. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to go check out Skillshare in the description box below if you haven't already. Thank you to those who have already checked it out. I've been enjoying it, so I assume that you guys will enjoy it too. But yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, then make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos in the future if you do enjoy my content. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!